All right. We are on. We are live. What's going on, everyone? Good evening. Joining in Zura from Dallas, Texas. We have some rapid games planned. That's what I wanted to do today. I hope everyone is having a good weekend. And I'm gonna get into it without further ado. Let's see how it works out. First, I'm gonna try to play from my current account. Okay, I've been saying balance and simplicity. So let's try to walk the walk. Alright, we did all the tech work. We are ready to get back into the game. Alright, bishop c4. Now, I want to keep this simple. How do we keep this simple? I think the balance right now would mean probably developing the knight. There is also a way to take on e4. I think that is good enough. Also, now the point is, if knight takes us, then we can go d5 to attack the knight and bishop back. Now our opponent goes queen h5 here. The idea now is they want to checkmate us on f7. Obviously we can play g6. So the move here would be probably knight returns back to defend the pawn on f7 and the bishop. Let's lower the music here a little bit. So I can talk better. Now what? This pawn is still under attack. And what do we do about it? We can go maybe knight c6. Could be one way. Right, this knight is somewhat uncomfortably defending the pawn on f7. So I want to force the things here a little bit. One way to force the things maybe could be g6, pawn to g6. Okay. Or maybe just bishop e7 and we go short castle in the next move. I actually like, again, what I'm focusing for today. That's right, the simple. Okay, balance and keeping it simple. So I'm not gonna engage into complicated stuff here. I'm simply gonna try to finish the development. As irony would have it, I'm trying to focus on the simplicity, and my opponent plays Frankenstein Dracula variation. That is quite funny. Brings the knight out to cover the E file. Let's bring the rook out. Technically, I could also start with maybe knight out to C6. Hey, Lutman, Toku, Joe. Thousand rated player, and what should you focus on? Well, my friend, I have the school community where I hold classes for all rating levels, 0 to 600, 600 to 1000, 1000 to 1500, and then 1500 and plus. Now, if I have to summarize in a few words what you want to focus on mainly, it would be you want to solve puzzles. Okay. Queen is attacking the pawn on f7. Okay. But knight is defending it, right? I think we can get our knight out. First and most important, you have to get good at checkmates. Understand how to checkmate an opponent. Okay, that's where it all starts. Now, do we go b6 or do we go knight e7 and try to kick the knight away? I mean the queen away. I think I'm gonna go knight e7, try to kick the queen away. This is actually quite unpleasant. It's actually quite unpleasant because now if I move the knight away, then knight is gonna come here. Knight f5 maybe? This is not simple by no means, but seemingly a simple game now is quite tricky. Joy, let me finish the game and I will try to explain it, okay? I will try to elaborate on what I think would be the most efficient way to work if you're just getting started with chess. Alright, now first let's see. I was worried about this move knight d5 because that I think would force trading the knight for the bishop, but that did not happen. Our opponent wants to trade. Now this knight is gonna come to h5, or will want to come to h5, but what if we try to go for the bishop? Maybe with the knight d4. try to do it without the music. Queen moves back. Now I'll take this bishop. Next, our issue is with this knight. Okay, what do we do with that knight? Oh, I do not want to allow knight h5. So maybe bishop to d4. How does that move look? Not that great, I guess. Queen can come here. Okay, how about this trick? Let me share a trick with you guys. Queen goes to g4, we go here. They play knight h5 to attack our queen. We go queen f2, rook f2, rook e1, checkmate. How is that? Borderline impossible. Right. I think there are a lot of things wrong with it. Namely, I think on this move there is going to be knight d5 on queen f6. So we have to move this queen. I mean the bishop. So where do we move the bishop? Do we take? We may have to just take there and maybe get the queen out. We're in a very dangerous situation here. Knight h5 will probably take there, but then they can try to go d4. Okay, now we desperately need to open this bishop up. Desperately. How do we do that? By maybe offering the queen trade first? Let's offer a queen trade. Opponent says, nope, thank you. Now what? Let's go rook e6. Maybe we'll move the knight back. Okay, right now he wanted to play rook g5. So this move is to stop rook goes to g5. Now I want to get this bishop out. I can't do it from here because my rook is hanging. Okay, so I'm trying to get it out this way, but knight is getting on the way. So I'm gonna move the knight. I don't think I mind about that because I think I'll just go here. You can go rook f5. I'll go to e7. Next move, I'm ready to finish the development. Or am I? Am I ready? Alright, I waited for this way too long to not play it right now. I do wonder if there's anything better. There, okay, let's play fast. We actually don't have that much time. Knight f5. is going on here? There is a lot going on. And it is not in our favor. I don't think so. Trade. Wanna trade? Bid bra. Bra does not wanna trade. Okay. How about some checkmate threats? Actually, how do you defend that threat? Oh, that's alright, we have to try now to go d5 maybe, potentially. Real low on time. Okay, he frees up the rook. He's kind of tied down, but I also don't have a great way, I think. Rook f6, is that work? Is that working? Is this working? Oh my, I had to queen h4 all this along, all this. Gotta start checking. Uh-oh, it's a checkmate. Right there. This is the real question, though. Are we winning that pawn? That is the real question. I think we are winning. However, we have 15 seconds left on the clock. We got the knight. We are gonna get the only danger. Then let's secure the defended square. And 7 seconds should be more than enough to convert to ladder checkmate with queen and the rook. Pretty cool, huh? Turkey bag. What's up? That was little intense. That got little intense. But we were able to... Yo, Black Malu with the first jewels. My man, thank you very much. Or my friend, thank you very much. This is my first time getting jewels. So I'm actually not familiar. But hey. Thank you very much. Oh, high five. 100 jewels. Yo. No kidding. No kidding. My friend. Cheers. Black Malu. Thank you very much. I'm in jewels. Yo, Moa is my favorite. The clutch for 30 jewels. Yo, let's get this hype train going, or whatever it is called over here. Thank you. I think towards the end he folded and started playing on my clock, but it was... I thought around here I would probably pick white versus 23 seconds. Yo. Makeup brush. Turkey bag. What's going on, my friend? Who's this? Do we know each other? What a crazy simple game. That's that's right. Yo, 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 yo. Multiple makeup brushes. I don't know what exactly it means, but it's pretty cool. And Moa is my favorite. Можно стараннику? Конечно. Lutman, thank you. right? We defended like I don't know what, but like stallions. All right, let's review what was going on and whether it was actually winning or not. Yo, that's funny, brother. Yo, cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. All right, let's see. Let's review it. So, in the opening, this was the Vienna game, Frankenstein Dracula variation, where queen is hitting the pawn on f7 and threatens the checkmate. Then what did we do here? Okay, so I tried to keep it simple. Normally, actually, in the Frankenstein Dracula variation, white can try to keep this pawn, okay, with move like that, or actually knight c6, and then it goes knight b5, g6, queen f3, f5, queen d5. Black goes like queen f6 here and sacrifices an exchange like this. Alright, and then bishop b7 and gets the counterplay for the sacrificed exchange there. Hikaru played this against me actually. You know, with I was with black. But I wanted to keep it simple. So for that reason I played it in a relatively calm fashion. Here, let's see, knight takes b3. Instead of knight takes b3, it says go b5 or go c6. That actually makes a lot of sense because I think the way I played it, my knight got a little stuck. Bro, how do I check Spider Zlatan? I love the name, bro. I love Zlatan. Uh, what is jewels? Where do I see the jewels? I wanna know now what it is. So yeah, knight h5. I thought I was slightly worse here after this, and apparently it was more than slightly because bishop d4 was a mistake. The better move apparently would have been b6. It makes a lot of sense. I need to get this bishop out immediately. I don't know why I kept it. Inside. So we played a little bit of comeback, but our position was solid and we persevered and carried through. Okay, throughout this whole game actually we are apparently worse, and this is where it starts getting good for us. And under the pressure he scrambled with rook f6. This is objectively not good, but I also understand why he did it. I think practically it makes a lot of sense. All right, let's keep going. Again, black. Let's play another game. Black Malo, you wanted to play? Actually, all right. We are saying to balance. So let's stay true. Bishop c4. Guys, I recorded a video today Hans versus Fabiano. And Fabiano played this move d6. Let's see if it works, if we can make it work against Hans Niemann. Hans in that game played c3, and then Fabiano played f5, and he was able to crush with black. Okay, I'm not sure what he was gonna do on d4. I'm assuming bishop g4 probably. Now we're pinning the knight. We're threatening, obviously, the pawn on d4. So they defend it with the pawn on c3. Now I'm assuming we can bring our knight out, right? Attack the pawn on e4. Also, we're defending the bishop on g4. Oh, Joy! I was actually going to respond to you, my friend, before starting the game. And yo, I did not forget. Let's discuss that right after this, okay? Did I blunder something here? Because now my pawn is hanging on f7, and also my pawn on b7. So this is not looking very good. I'm assuming I have to play queen d7. Almost forced. Wait, what? Pawn to d5. Okay, knight a5. Alright, let's go. Bishop b5. Okay. Interesting. So, pinning our queen. Now we have two options. Knight takes b3. Bishop takes d7 with a check. We can take either with the king, we can take with the bishop, or we can take with the knight. After which, white is pretty much forced to take the queen on b3, or my knight on b3. Okay, so knight here, bishop takes here. Let's say we take with the king. Pawn takes there, and knight can take the pawn on e4. That actually looks pretty good, I think, for me. I win a pawn, and also I get to keep the bishop pair. So that's pretty good. Now, still we want to calculate pawn to c6. Pawn takes, pawn takes. We're going to be attacking the bishop, and we're going to be attacking the queen. Queen moves away to probably a4 to attack this knight. We take the bishop, they take our knight. So that is going to be a trade. I think actually I would prefer to trade queens. I don't see the reason why not. So let's simply take the queen. Allow bishop d7 check. Then I'll take back with the king. And when they take our queen, I'll take this pawn on e4 and enjoy an extra pawn. Alright, knight goes to d2, I guess attacks our knight. We could go back, or we could go here. I actually like going here because now we're exposing this pawn on b3, we're threatening knight d3 check. We're threatening e4 maybe to kick the knight away. Knight wants to attack us, and I'm getting a call. Okay, so I have few developments here. I am having guests over. So I may need to do something about it. Yo, Ali Yusuf. Oh, what's up, man? Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. So what is going on here? I apologize, guys. I may have to cut this short, unfortunately, which I am not very happy about. I think we could have gotten bishop to c2 there and won the pawn on b3. Okay, I think I am going to offer a draw here. Unfortunately, I have to go. Okay, I see literally the door. Oh wow. It's kind of crazy that he doesn't want to draw here. Alright, I guess we'll have to win then. Let's try to pin the knight. Now I'm gonna try to bring the second rook in the game on a8. Let's play pawn, so the pawn is not hanging. We are going to bring the rook now. This bishop is actually not doing that much, so it's not that happy of a piece. But this bishop hopefully can join the game. Check. Let's take the pawn. Let's check. Another check. I think I'll take this pawn or this pawn. Probably this pawn, right? Now what? Let's go. Let's go here. And okay, come on, bro. You have to accept the draw. I will trade that off. Okay. Let me finish and I'll be right outside. All right. Please resign now. He blunders the rook on g1. Now this pawn is going to decide the game. All right. Sorry guys, I have to cut it short. I'm gonna take off here. Few change in circumstances, but good to see everyone. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have good rest of your weekend.